are most of the penny stocks that you would invest in, what percent of them are American-based companies versus international?
I mean, I only trade U.S. stocks, but
Okay.
some of them are foreign companies trading on the U.S.
Gotcha.
But like, you know,
and when
maybe
you when
90%.
people think of penny stocks, they think of just like small little mom and pop company, but it's not necessarily that. It could just be companies that just really haven't made their way in the market, but they could have major traction in the market. What's a typical penny stock look like?
So
like a
I mean,
company.
Yeah, I mean, well, there are like blatant scams, which are funny because it's like
Not those,
such
yeah.
obvious scams. But like, there are some companies, they have one or two products. They don't have a lot of cash. They're basically like VC companies. They've gotten public just to increase the liquidity and the valuation of the company. But I'm looking at stocks trading between $1 and $5 a share. I don't trade illiquid penny stocks because there's a lot of stocks where they have like these amazing technologies, but they don't really trade. And like, you can't really guess whether their story is true or not. I'm looking at active stocks. Like I said, the big percent gainers, they're already up 20, 50, 100% before I even buy them.
Wow.
I'm thinking, can they keep going? Can I ride this wave for whatever it is?
Question, and we're not, this segment right here, we're not telling you to pick or not pick these stocks or whatever. What are some household names that people would be familiar with that were like penny stocks that you saw, oh, these guys could be good? Can you give us some case
I
examples?
mean, Amazon once upon a time was a penny stock.
Okay.
Sirius Satellite Radio is usually a penny stock. They have a lot of debt. They're a different case. But I'm not even...
So a penny stock, you're saying $1 through $5. So
Yeah.
a penny stock isn't usually a penny. It could be a couple bucks.
I mean, I could trade a stock at a penny, but it's really tough. And you have to take big positions, and it's tougher to get out of. I really like actively traded stocks between $1 and $5 a share.
Wow.
Companies that are valued around $100 to $500 million, which sounds like a lot. Like, oh, $100 million company on Wall Street, $100 million is nothing.
Right.
It's like a small cap.
Let's start with the
microcap.
B. They're not interested. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just tiny. So, but the beautiful thing about a $100 million company is with the right press release, with the right momentum, $100 million can become $300 million. Oh, we're all excited about this new AI. We're all excited about this new crypto. You know, I'll get back to this. Going back to my first $100,000, my first strategy, you'll laugh at how dumb it was. I was buying companies that added .com to their name. They would have a press release. I bought Sportsman's Guide. They sell camping equipment. They're still around, sportsmansguide.com. When they changed their name to sportsmansguide.com back in 99, the stock quadrupled from 3 to 13, 3 to 15. And I was like, this is so stupid. Other companies started issuing name changes. I bought it. I always sold too early. Same thing has happened now 20 years later. They changed their name to .io to be AI companies. We integrate with ChatGPT. The stocks triple, quadruple. Same thing with like the diseases, Ebola and the big one, they're very similar. The same companies that make masks, the same companies that make biohazard suits. It's crazy how history repeats. So I
and
look
then
for
we all remember
stupid
what
trends
happened
like
in
this.
2001. There was the .com bubble that everyone
Right.
people were getting all these valuations for these companies that were doing nothing,
Yeah.
but they had .com next. Oh, it's the new thing.
Similar to AI.
But
right now.
I will say a thing just to wrap this up right here. So like, what is all this whole conversation with .com, .io, what's going on? The President Obama, is it Trump, whether or not it's going to be vocalizing or not in this certain segment. What happens is, Tim's point is, bet on America.
Yeah.
One thing we've known, whether there's ups and downs, we've seen in 9/11, we've seen 2008, the Great Recession, we've seen obviously everything that happened, COVID worldwide, we have this stuff. America has basically been through it, pushed through, risen and rose each time and time again. So what does this mean for your bank account? Half of Americans don't invest in the stock market. Half Americans don't invest, period. Okay? 2/3 of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. But if you want to get your little slice of the American pie and get financial freedom, you can't save your way up to a millionaire status. You have to start investing. Okay? So most people should start investing through, whether it's your 401k, your Roth IRA, your mutual funds, whatever it is. Get your little slice of the American pie because you're going to own all these corporations. People don't understand. What's the S&P 500? I don't know what it's the 500 biggest companies in America. Every single company you're thinking of right now, it's led by this magnificent seven. You know, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Nvidia, the list goes on. But this is the way that you can get to financial freedom for most people. So the last thing I'll say is most people should take the following advice. Stop worrying about what's going on in the White House and start focusing on what's going on in your house. Because whether it's Trump, whether it's Obama, whether it's Biden, whether it's George W. Bush, they're not going to help you. I've made money under Bush. I've made money under Obama. I've made money under Trump. I made money under Biden. I'll make money under whether it's Trump again or Biden. Who knows who the president is. I assume you've done the same. So look yourself in the mirror, figure out how you can save more money, make more money, invest more money, look your best, feel your best, act your best, and stop blaming it on the president because the White House ain't going to help you. You need to help yourself. With that being said,
can I add one thing to
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
Also ignore negativity that's online in like a lot of these conspiracy theories where like everything is ending. This is all terrible.
Yeah.
You just look at history. It might not be an exact science, but history repeats, and America is the single best trend. Like, I obviously we're in America. I'm American. We're biased. But out of all the trends in the entire world of finance, this is the single best trend. And there's upside with this new technology.
Right.
It's not just like, oh, we have like oil or some kind of energy where, yes, we have some of that. We are benefiting. But new technology is what drives America.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.